Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jim James Games. Today we're going to play some more World of Warcraft. We're running Firelands. Heroic gives you the most stuff. We're just farming it, getting all the materials and stuff like that. You get Savage Leather, some Ember Silk, all the volatiles, some ore, some more leather, just random stuff, and all the transmog stuff. So I'll go ahead and show you how I run it. This is my 30th run. Typically, I don't like to use any speed boost right here because there's like a little ledge that'll knock you off and kill you, and then you'll have to reapply all your potions and Darkmoon Firewater, which is I recommend. These potions will give you little treasures, and this Fireball will help you, or Firewater will help you skin a little bit quicker. There's a few mobs in here you just want to kill instantly, like these guys. These will disrupt you and slow you down quite a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and nuke these guys down. These guys are skinnable. So these spin around and they'll knock you around. So they're kind of annoying. Same thing with that big rock golem. It will grab you, throw you up in the air and stuff like that. Just waste a whole bunch of time. These cord hounds you also want to get rid of. They will grab you, throw you around, be really annoying. So go ahead and just nuke those down. These guys right here will stun you, the guys in the pack, so they're quite annoying. Don't aggro these yet. I will show you the path. If you do, I will show you. Here is my talent tree. You can go ahead and screenshot it, take a picture, copy it, do whatever you got to do. But this will allow you to have this ability right here, the incarnation. And then that will allow you to use Prowl even if you're in combat. So if you do accidentally aggro these or a boss, you can pop that, use Prowl, and you go invisible and they will de-aggro. So it helps you out a lot. Especially if you aggro a boss. You don't want to aggro any boss in here, kill any bosses, because it will lock you out. And then you'll have to wait until next week to be able to farm it like this. Because I'm not interested in killing all the bosses or anything like that quite yet. I will do that at the end of the week. But you just race down here. These runs take roughly like 5 minutes or so to do. I'm not talking and trying to show everybody. This will take me a little bit longer. But once you get through here, you just grab all these guys. This big guy right here, you just target him individually, loot him, move on. I did forget to get that pack back there, so we'll have to grab them here in a little bit. So kill them, loot them. Typically I will get them back there, that way I don't have to worry about that. Same thing with those firehounds. Just a little bit behind on the timing. But once you do this enough times, you will get the timing down. Everything will pretty much run together and it'll be good. But these are those little treasure chests I was telling you about. That's what the potion of treasure finding will help you get. You just get those randomly from killing certain mobs. So I try to loot those while I'm walking around, getting to the next bosses. Or not bosses, but mobs. Getting the same plans here. There is some fake value in here, like this guy right here says 300k. Not even close. Gonna take them out. We'll run back here. Try to get rid of the few mobs that we didn't grab previously. It's like this guy. Just an extra loot table that we can grab. Then we can grab these turtles that are sleeping over here. We will loot these guys as well. This is pretty steady gold per hour. With all the savage leather and stuff like that you're going to get. Treasure chest, everything. Just adds together. Got a pristine hide. It's the first one out of 30 runs though, so they're very, very rare to get. There's the boss that comes out. Once you kill enough mobs out here, it will trigger that boss to come out and just avoid him. So I will grab all these scorpions. They will cluster together, burn them down, and we will just loot them and then skin them. Typically, each run that you do in here gets you about between 65 and 70 savage leathers. So after 30 runs, you'll get roughly 2,000 of these, a little bit more, a little less, but not too bad. Now, once you're skinning these, they can also drop you those little stomachs there, little bloated stomachs. Those contain just random stuff. It'll be volatiles in there. There might be items in there. Just added extra gold that you can get out of it. Now, all the items that isn't worth selling or auctioning off on the auction house, like all the greens and stuff, I send them to a disenchanter. I will disenchant them to get the extra gold out of it instead of selling them, because they sell for silver every time you sell them. But if you scrap them or disenchant them, it will give you the disenchanting materials or the enchanting materials, and they're worth multiple gold apiece. So just adds onto it, and you'll get a ton of them. This is not even close. After the 10 runs, typically after 6 runs, my whole entire backpack is full. So I will throw them into a guild box. And there's those. We'll go ahead and open these all up. Typically when I'm running around, I like to combine all this stuff. It makes it a lot easier. Especially when you have like a little bit of downtime in between running stuff. You might not be like able to at the very beginning once you get the pattern down, but then you'll be able to. You'll have a little bit extra time while you're running around. Now up here, there's a guy right here you can sell stuff to. He will get rid of all the trash stuff that you don't want. There's people outside of the instance as well that will do the same thing. You can talk to them. This guy right here, you can start selling or sell all the stuff that you don't want from them, and then you just get rid of all that stuff that way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send all this stuff that I don't want to the disenchanter, disenchant all the stuff that I don't want, and then show you out of the 30 runs how much of the disenchanting material that you get. And we'll show you kind of how much per hour you can get out of this. So I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So this is the loot that we've gotten the 30 runs so far. So go through all these. Most of these are going to be items that have transmog that is like hard to get. There's only like 1, maybe 2 items that have the same appearance, and so on and so forth. Like this one right here only has 1 item that, and this is the only one that has this appearance for the transmog. So people that are collectors and stuff like that will definitely want this. This thing is pretty sweet offhand. It's worth a little bit. We got a bunch of these. Not saying that they're going to sell, but they do have a sell rate of .082, which is actually pretty good. That sells quite often. So all these sell pretty quite often, except this one. And this one I probably wouldn't sell just because there's so many different items that have the same appearance. So I'm probably just going to disenchant that. But all these other ones are pretty decent. These greens right here, there's typically only like 1 item that has that appearance, so it sells. They're slow sellers, don't get me wrong, but for collectors they'll need these. This one's actually pretty sweet looking. Little old time axe. It's not too bad. Now the patterns and stuff like that we got. Not all these are going to be great or used for transmog. This one would be. Some of them are going to be used for just people that want to complete the collection. So this one, the jewel crafting part of it, nobody really uses these jewels. They're not going to craft them, but they want to complete their crafting, so they're going to pick those up. Here's some blues that I also got. This one's pretty terrible, so I'll probably get rid of most of these blues. This one's I'll probably keep. The rest of them probably not. Maybe this one. But all in all, not too bad. Now all the items, the greens that I didn't keep, I disenchanted. This is what I got out of them right here. So there's 46 and another 22. So there's 6,600 gold right there in 30 runs that I would have just vendored away and probably not even got 600. So there's an extra 6,000 gold that I got through those 30 runs. There's pristine hide. Core leather's not worth a whole lot, but it adds up. I'll use them. Elementium ore, pyrite ore. Now the volatile lives and stuff like that, they add up really quick. So there's a couple thousand right there. Ember silk, I definitely use those during crafting. And like I said, I almost got about 2,000 savage leather. So that's 6,600 gold right there between those. But all in all, after everything that I had in here previously, I had about 500-600 gold worth, or 5,000-6,000 gold worth of stuff. So I will use this app and show you roughly 260,000 gold worth of stuff in here for those 30 runs, which equates to about like a little over 80,000, like 88,000, somewhere around there. So not too bad per hour. That's a pretty good run. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and how I ran this Firelands, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one.